Lessons Given. Chapter 1, Reminiscing. Page 10. Between the terrorism of the Medellin cartel and the destructiveness of the leftist guerrillas, the country had wrapped itself in one of the most sinister phases of a deadly civil war that had been raging on and off with old and new actors since the late 40s. Life in the city was ever more precipitous. As the Medellin cartel expanded its domains in North America, collateral bloodshed was spiraling out of hand, taking hold of urban areas in Colombia. If life had been dangerous in the cities before this time, the evil forces that had taken the country hostage would drag society down a frightful path where new levels of sordid violence would be its daily reckoning. It would not be long before the leftist terrorist guerrillas would attack and devastate the Supreme Court in the nation's capital. With the murderous execution, they had put to death some of the best legal minds in the country, represented by 11 Supreme Court magistrates. Within a single day, more than 115 innocent victims would be sacrificed in this sordid and senseless Holocaust. That same night, the Supreme Court would go up in flames as the country helplessly witnessed this morbid show on television. 1985 marked a point of no return for the country. The violence in my hometown alone had ballooned to exponential levels never seen at any time in all its past. Through murder and assassinations, Medellin had a higher daily death toll than Lebanon. Yet in that part of the Middle East, the world acknowledged the existence of a civil war. We ended up with more dead bodies. The world would never realize the depth of our tragedy. For the international media, our case barely made the headlines. Those of us who suffered the relentless blows painfully comprehended the abyss of the problems. We were besieged and horrified with an inhumane form of brutality refined and mastered by the cartel, the leftists, terrorists, and common criminals. As time lost its dimensions, escaping to Entre Caminos to build my dreams was the logical reaction to the release of countless frustrations that had accumulated in me over the years. It is here where my story begins. Chapter 2, Turning Away. Page 18. Once out of the valley, I reached the plateau of Llano de Ovejas without any difficulty. Having made it this far rekindled a serenity within me. From my detailed knowledge of this road, I recognized